My daughter threw me out like garbage. After I gave her everything, 30 years of love, my husband's life, and the dream of a bigger family we gave up for her. She thought I was worthless. She had no idea I was hiding 7 million, and the truth was about to turn her world upside down. My name's Diane Brooks, and this is my story. For 35 years, I was a nurse in Atlanta, saving lives, holding hands through pain, delivering babies, and comforting families. But the job I cherished most was being Kayla's mom. She wasn't my biological daughter, but I loved her like she was. Her real mum, my best friend Lisa, passed away giving birth to her. Lisa begged me to raise Kayla, to give her the life she couldn't. Kayla was born with a heart defect, tiny, frail, barely holding on. My husband, Tom, and I promised to fight for her. We poured every cent we had into her surgeries, worked double shifts, did whatever it took. When Kayla's heart stabilized at 3, Tom and I lost it with joy. We shouted, hugged, danced right there in the hospital room, tears streaming down our faces. The nurses smiled, saying they'd never seen parents so over the moon. We wanted to give Kayla all our love, every ounce of it, to make her strong. Tom would say, "Once she's healthy, Di, we'll have another little one, a bigger family." Every milestone felt like a gift. When Kayla crawled, we cheered like she'd won a gold medal. When she took her first shaky steps, Tom scooped her up and we held each other, crying, so full of love. Her first word, Mama. It broke me open. Watching her grow, her laughter filling our small apartment, was everything. We dreamed of adding to our family, but we wanted Kayla to be strong first. Then tragedy hit when Kayla was 8. She and Tom went hiking up Stone Mountain. Just a fun daddy-daughter day. A storm rolled in, fast and fierce. Kayla slipped near a cliff, and Tom Hay didn't think twice. He grabbed her, pulled her to safety, but the ground gave way under him. He fell 50 feet. I was charting at the hospital when the call came. Tom, my rock, was gone. All to save Kayla. With him went our dream of another child, a bigger family. I couldn't tell Kayla the whole truth. She was too young to carry that guilt. So I held her close, promised we'd make it, just the two of us. Life without Tom was hard. I never remarried. How could I? No one could love Kayla like he did. She was all I had left, so I gave her everything. I worked night shifts to keep us going, but money was tight. Some days I'd eat stale bread so Kayla could have meat and milk. In winter, I'd tuck her into our warmest blanket, making sure she was cozy, while I shivered on the couch, my breath fogging in the cold. I didn't mind as long as she was warm, fed, safe. I could take it. I sold my mum's ring to pay for her college, picked up extra hours for her clothes, her dreams. Kayla was my whole world, the reason I kept going. But as she grew up, she started to change. She pulled away, acted embarrassed by me. "Just a nurse," she'd mutter, like it was something to be ashamed of. I let it slide. Kids grow up, don't they? I never imagined how far she'd go. Kayla became a beauty influencer, all about Instagram, brand deals, and living her best life. At 30, she had 200 followers, posting makeup tutorials and motivational quotes. She moved back home after college, said it'd be short-term. Short-term turned into 3 years. At first, I didn't mind having her around, reminded me of the old days. But she started acting like the house was hers. She'd throw parties without asking, leave dishes piled up, give me dirty looks when I asked for help. Her boyfriend Jake was worse. He'd lounge on my couch, eat my groceries, and grin like he ran the place. One night, I came home from a 12-hour shift, bone-tired. I told Kayla I was retiring. I'd been a nurse since I was 20 me. Body couldn't do it anymore. I thought she'd get it. Instead, her face hardened like I'd let her down. Retire? With what money, Mom? You gonna depend on me now? My heart sank. Depend on her? I'd paid for everything, her phone, her car, even the ring Jake gave her. Before I could say anything, Jake laughed. Diane, come on. You can't just stop. We've got bills. You gotta keep going. I stayed calm, tried to explain. Kayla, I've given my whole life for you. I just need a break. I thought maybe I could help you out here with your career or... She cut me off, her voice sharp. Help? Mom, you're not exactly influencer material. My brand's about luxury, not whatever you are. Whatever I am? It felt like a punch, Jake chimed in. Honestly, Diane, you're kinda dragging Kayla down. Her fans want glamour, not hospital vibes. I swallowed the hurt, tried one more time. Kayla, I'm not nothing. I raised you, kept you alive when you were sick. I thought we were a family. She rolled her eyes. A family? Mum, you chose to struggle. You picked that life. Don't put it on me. That's when it hit Mesh didn't see me as her mum. I was just a resource, funding her shine while she played the star. The next day, I mentioned maybe selling the house to downsize after retiring. It was just a thought. I wanted something easier to manage. Kayla freaked out. Sell the house? This is my home. You can't ruin my life just because you're tired. Jake backed her up, all smug. Yeah, Diane, that's harsh. Kayla needs this place for her brand. You can't do that to her. Harsh? I'd given her my youth, my savings, Tom's life, even our dream of another child. And I was harsh? Things got worse. Kayla started treating me like I didn't exist in my own home. She'd blast music while I tried to nap, invite influencers over who'd giggle at my dated furniture. One night, I overheard her live stream. 10-0 people watching. Guys, my mum's seriously holding me back, she said, flipping her hair. She's retiring with no money, and now I'm stuck dealing with her. So stressful, right? The comments poured in. What a burden. Kayla, you're too nice. My hands shook. Dealing with her? She hadn't paid a dime. I confronted her after the stream. Kayla, why would you lie? I've always taken care of you. She didn't even blink. Mom, it's just content. People love drama. Chill out. Chill out. My whole life reduced to her content? I snapped. I'm your mother. I deserve some respect. She laughed right in my face. Respect? For what? Changing bedpans? You're nothing without me. If you're retiring, fine, but you're not staying here. I'm not your bank. I froze. Not staying? This was my house, paid for with my sweat and tears. Jake walked in, smirking. She's right, Diane. We're planning a family. There's no room for extra baggage. Extra baggage. That's what they called me. I looked at Kayla, waiting for her to back down, to show a spark of the girl I raised. She just crossed her arms. You heard him. Pack your stuff. Maybe try a nursing home. You'd fit right in. My heart broke, but I didn't cry. Not yet. I nodded, my voice steady. Okay, Kayla, if that's what you want, I'll go. Her face didn't soften her guilt. No second thoughts. She shrugged, like she'd won. As I packed a suitcase, memories flooded in. Tom carrying Kayla, me staying up to check her heart, eating bread so she could have meat, giving up our dream of another baby so she could thrive. All for this her daughter who'd toss me out like trash. What Kayla didn't know was I wasn't broke, far from it. Years ago, I saved a man's life in the ER Harold Grayson, a CEO. He never forgot. When he passed last year, his will left me $7 million, quietly transferred to a trust. I hadn't touched, it didn't need to yet. I'd planned to tell Kayla one day, maybe help her start something real, not just social media clout. But after that night, she didn't deserve a penny. I checked into a small hotel to think. My best friend Maria was livid when I told her, "Diane, that girl has no heart. After what you and Tom did, you even gave up having your own kids for her." Maria knew Kayla wasn't mine by blood. She was there when Lisa passed, when we took Kayla in. She pushed me to stand up. "Don't let her get away with this, Di. She needs to learn." I wasn't sure how, but Maria's words lit a fire. Kayla thought she'd beaten me. She was wrong. A week later, Kayla's live streams got bolder. She leaned into the poor me act, telling her followers I'd abandoned her. "My mum just left me, guys. After I gave her a place to stay, now I'm stuck paying for everything." The lies piled up how I'd taken her savings, how I'd never supported her dreams. Her fans bought it, sending her money, calling me a leech. One comment stuck with me. "Your mum's garbage. Good riddance." I couldn't stay quiet anymore. I didn't want revenge, just the truth. So I went live on Instagram. Maria helped me set it up, called it Diane's Story. I looked at the camera, my heart pounding, and started. "I'm Diane, Kayla's mom. You've heard her side, now hear mine. I raised her alone after my husband died, saving her life. He died so she could live. I gave up everything for her me dreams, my comfort, even the chance to have my own kids so she could have all our love. Last week, she kicked me out, called me baggage. Why? Because I retired. That's it. I didn't stop there. I told them about Tom's fall, the bread I ate so Kayla could have meat, the blanket I gave her while I froze, the dream of another child we lost when Tom died. The comments exploded. "No way. She lied. Diane, you're incredible." Then I dropped the truth. And I'm not broke. I have $7 million, left to me by a man I saved in the ER. I was going to share it with Kayla, but she made her choice. She doesn't get to pretend she's the victim. The internet went wild. Clips of my lives spread like wildfire. Reddit, TikTok, Twitter. People dug into Kayla's posts, calling out her lies. Her followers dropped by thousands. Brands cancelled deals, saying her vibe didn't align. But I wasn't done. I had one more truth to share, the one I'd held closest. I went live again, with Maria by my side for support. "Kayla's not my biological daughter," I said, my voice steady. "Her mum, my best friend Lisa, passed away giving birth. Kayla was born with a heart that could barely beat. Tom and I took her in, fought to save her. We chose not to have our own kids so we could give her everything. We planned to have another child when she was older, but Tom was taken from us. When he died for her, I carried on alone. I never told her she was adopted. I wanted her to feel like ours. But now she needs to know I chose her. Every single day, I chose her. And she chose to throw me away." The comments were a flood. Diane, you're a hero. Kayla's ungrateful. This is unreal. Someone shared my live to Kayla's stream, and she saw it. Mid-makeup tutorial, her face fell apart. That's not true, she stammered. She's trying to ruin me. But the proof was there. I posted scans of Lisa's hospital records, Kayla's adoption papers, blurred for privacy, but clear enough. The internet turned. Kayla's poor me story fell apart. She tried to fix it. Voicemails crying, "Mom, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. Please come back." Then a tearful apology video, blaming stress and misunderstandings. Too late. Her followers weren't buying it. You threw out your mom who saved you. Fake tears, girl. Her account tanked down to under 50, 0 followers. Jake bailed, saying she was bad for his image. Ironic, right? I didn't take joy in her pain. I just wanted her to see what she'd done. With the 7 million, I opened a free clinic for kids with heart defects, named it Tom's Haven. Every day, I walk in, see kids smiling, and know I'm honoring the man who gave his life for Kayla. The house? I sold it, gave half to charity, and bought a cozy condo with a view of Atlanta's skyline. Maria visits, we share stories, and life feels calm. Kayla reached out a few times, texts, emails, even showed up at the clinic once. I didn't shut her out, but I set boundaries. You're welcome here, I told her, but trust takes time. She's working a regular job now, no more influencer gigs. Maybe she's growing, maybe not. That's her journey. Sometimes I think of Tom, how he'd smile seeing the clinic. I think of Lisa, how she'd thank me for trying. And me? I'm not perfect, but I'm at peace. I gave Kayla a life, a heart, a home. She broke mine, but I rebuilt it stronger. If that's not winning, I don't know what is.